I am with Joe. Hey, how y'all doing? And well, I just hope everyone is having a fantastic Thursday. I just could not believe that it is Thursday again. Yeah, Bob, you was kind of interesting because I didn't know. You were like, "We gonna do a video? Come on, Joe. We don't have time." And it's like, Bob, it's Thursday. Yeah, that is true. Hey, Anna, I'm crazy. Mammal, hello and welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Really, we really do appreciate you stopping by. Um, and Kirby, Puffball, hello and welcome. Oh, hi, Kirby Puffball. Thank you so much for coming by. And Fear Mammal, thank you so much for coming in. Yeah, Fear Mammal. Again, thank you for coming. Hope you're having a great, great Thursday. Hopefully, Carl is going to be not going to be messing with the cat mammal. I know he has a tendency to do that. So, Doubleicious Mammal, hello and welcome. Oh, hello, Doubleicious. Thank you so much for coming. And Jay Mation, thank you so much for coming. Yeah, thank you so much for coming by. So, yeah, personally, and Unpaved Mammal, hello and welcome. Yeah, we are actually doing pretty well this evening. Like I said, um, just I was like so excited. We went to again. I am enjoying doing buffet prey and we did the one Chinese buffet yesterday. Yeah, and then we went to another one today, but it was a different one. Hey, Paul Memel and Red December, hello and welcome. Oh, hi, Paul. Hi, Red. By the way, I'm glad to hear that the Stardust Dog Mammal's doing well, Red. That's great news. Yeah, hopefully she's on the mend after her surgery. So, um, and Kirby fan, hello and welcome. Oh, hi, Kirby fan. Thank you so much for coming by. So, yeah, so we are in the process of. So I wonder what has everyone done with their day to um, and whatnot. Bob, did you put the phone on airplane mode? No, I just put it on silent. Bob, it's going to vibrate, and the mammals can hear that. You know what? I don't know. I don't. You just forgot again, didn't you, Bob? Yes. So, um, also, that's such good news to see that Stardust is playing in the yard. Oh yeah, and Kirby Puffball, I like how Ghostbuster. Thank you. Yeah, like Joe, you didn't even want to try the Ghostbusters cereal. Bob, you bought a box of cereal that was bigger than the whole daggone kitchen, and it was barely edible. And what's worse, you ate that sucker in like a day. It's little wonder as much junk food as you eat. Now, granted, you do a lot of veggies and whatnot, but yeah, I'm certainly concerned about you. I don't even know how you do that. So, hey, in the game memo, hello and welcome. Thank you so much for coming. And Disinfinity, thank you so much for coming. Oh, hi, Disinfinity Mammal. Hi in the game mammal. So glad you were able to join us. So, wow. Eid Mubarak to anyone celebrating. Red Mammal, that is something that I have not heard of, but yes, that is very nice. Bob, you didn't even turn off the sound. That's terrible. Oh yeah, well, you know, maybe we can do this. Yeah, you turned off the media, but you didn't turn off the sound, so notifications is coming through. That's like not cool, Bob. Yeah. Carl, yeah, I understand that it is probably not the healthiest thing for a carnivore to be eating cereal prey, but, and you're right, unpaved mammal, cereal is, it is not necessarily the healthiest thing, not necessarily the healthiest thing. Yeah, see, Bob, he gets all excited for these live streams, right? And he kind of like, just forgets. Oh, come on, Joe. It's not like you haven't forgotten to turn off your phone either for the live stream. I'm just saying. So, very interesting. Cool. And we learned something, Red Mammal, that is so particularly awesome. Yeah. By the way, I don't know if I'd mentioned. I think I mentioned it in Joe After Dark, but for those of y'all who've been following our channel, Popeyes, our Popeyes is legendarily bad. I mean, we're ecstatic when we get what we ordered in under a half an hour without having to wait a half hour in line, even when it's slow. And we went to Dayton and went to a Popeyes, and there was like food. It was immediate. It was fresh, and wow, that chicken sandwich was amazing. Yeah, apparently the chicken sandwich wars are creating a shortage of chicken prey, and that is unfortunate. Don't get me wrong, I like chicken. Who don't? Chicken prey is nice. So yeah, Fear Memo been working on. You've been working on episode 2 of 2099 Spider Mammal. That is cool. So yeah, you got to get over to Junebug Films too. Like he is a friend of ours. Not been there in a while. So, yeah, right. You are, Puffball Mammal. It's just like, they just can't make it right. I don't know. Like I said, I think it's just kind of the drive-thru mammals is kind of like, but yeah, and it seems, Paul Mammal, that yeah, it's like both of those locations. So yeah, and right you are, Kirby Fan Memo. There does seem to be a shortage of a lot of things. I'm glad here in Ohio we have not had to contend with like gas, but and like I said, it just kind of crazy. So well, Carl, like I said, if you're doing mammal meat, cow prey is definitely nice. Like you said, if you're doing beef, like I said, personally, I love me some brisket. You want to branch out a little bit. I know, Carl, you use a little carnivore that likes, prey that ain't burnt, but so Stardust has a best friend who is a chicken named Bernice. That is interesting. I would have thought that, like Stardust Memo might be like, yeah, we're going to turn, like a big dog Memo might be like, oh, I might turn you into a prey item. So, severe shortage of intelligence. Well, it does feel that way sometimes, I think. But yeah. I'm just saying, Carl. It is much less. Joe and I are saying it is much less controversial. If you like, do not eat humans and eat cow mammal instead. So, um, oh really? They Unpaved mammal. They don't have no box of dark meat. Bob, you was saying like long ago that they had a deal at KFC by us, where they did have you know, like $6.99 for 10 pieces of dark meat chicken prey. Oh yeah, that was a great deal. We used to yeah, I used to exploit that like all the time. And I don't know. I also miss having the grilled chicken. But yeah, again, we're not even touching their competitor. Oh, hey, Annabelle Mammal, thank you so much for coming by. Oh, hi, Annabelle, thank you so much for coming. So, anyway, um, right, you are, Paul Mammal. Yeah, Carl. Yeah, humans. They don't taste as good as cow mammals, generally speaking. But I wouldn't know nothing about that. So, um, oh, Kirby found an image of me at J.C. Penney. The mall at Fairfield Commons was taken in 2016. Yes. Um, as a matter of policy, and now that Joe is part of the channel, like anywhere I go, I take a selfie, and Joe sometimes will too. Like in fact, in 2016, I was a much younger Raptor. I actually looked a lot like Joe does now. Um, but yeah, Joe and I will take a selfie and um, add it to Google Maps. I know I actually put a lot of time and effort into Yelp early on, but the Yelp memos did not seem to think that it was it was okay for a Raptor to be an elite. So I've kind of just stopped with them. You know, Curb fan, definitely. This week definitely went by fast. I agree. Hey, Trip Mammals, hello and welcome. Oh, hi, Steve, Kelly, Eric Mammals from the Trips. Thank you so much for coming by. Is all three y'all here? I don't know. Yeah, which trips do we have? Do we have all the trips? That is pretty cool. So, um, hey, Billy Mammal, thank you so much for coming. Oh, hi, Billy Mammal. Um, Um, that's funny, Paul Mammal. I'm just saying. Hey, itch mammals, hello and welcome. Oh hi, scratching the itch mammals. So glad you're able to come down. Yeah, very cool. And Jamation, thank you so much for thank you so much for coming. So Google reviews actually how you found the channel. Oh, that is very cool. Um, you know, so there is merit to my selfies. Yeah, Bob takes Bob's taken like 4,000 selfies that he's put on. It's kind of amazing. So, um, oh, Steve Mammal, hey, so glad you're here. That's awesome. And Puffball, there is a Melt Barn grilled in the mall in Fairfield Commons. I actually know, I knew that. I have not had a chance to get in there because every time I go to Dayton, and he says we are here in Cleveland, and go to Dayton. We have, friend mammals and family mammals in Dayton. But every time we go to Dayton, there are only so many meals to be eaten in a weekend. And, it is sometimes, a challenge to do that. Like early on, I did like a series of videos, actually probably bad by modern standards, of the melt, sampled some of the stuff, but it was cool. Oh, Billy's saying we should do the Wendy's bourbon bacon cheeseburger. Yeah, we were like, I was like, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I did not even realize that it was Thursday already. So yeah, Billy, that may well be tomorrow's video, because honestly, bourbon, bacon, and cheese is awesome. Oh, funny you should mention Unpaved Mammal, Raising Canes. We were in Dayton and had some Raising Canes, because it was like right near our family mammal's house, and it was good. I enjoyed it. Again, I did not feel that the chicken sandwich, because we had it like almost side by side with a decent Popeyes, and the chicken sandwich was just 3 chicken fingers. So I'm not sure if it had like as much chicken on it. So, but it's still very, very good. I do enjoy them a great deal. I would have very much liked to have been in there. But right you are, Billy Mammal. No junk food on it. No, that's a given. So but yeah. Weekend RVing, James and Millie Mammals, hello and welcome. Hi, how you doing? Weekend RVing Mammals, James and Millie. By the way, if you ain't seen them, James and Millie Mammals have the awesome lives in the morning. So, yeah, for sure. I would strongly encourage you to check them out. Kirby fan, Raising Cane's is not good, overrated. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's all right. I really didn't get to take a ton of stock of it. Again, it was good, but it didn't wow me. I am glad I got to try it. Just because it's not typically something that's available to me. You know what's really interesting, Disinfinity Mammal, you're saying about the the chicken sandwich at Burger King. I really wanted that to be amazing, but it was kind of lackluster. I don't know. Ooh, wow, Paul Mammal, 16,000. That is awesome. Um, that is incredible that you've done that. So, Blue Bunny ice cream. No, personally, I have not heard of Blue Bunny, but that is incredible. Yeah, it is. It is just. Yeah, it is just not. It is just not cool, Carl. You really should stick with. If you like mammal meat, do stick with cow prey and not human mammals. It just makes problems for all carnivores everywhere, because human mammals might be like, that's crazy. So, um, wow, Red, you said it's 70s there. We are happy to be in the 60s, and it is further north where you are in Minnesota, and 82 in Northern California. But you need rain really bad, Billy. That is unfortunate. See, we do not need rain. In fact, we've got more rain than we really needed in the last like early in the week. So, unpaved memo, 9 away from 1,000. Wait, I would encourage all of you to check out our friend Unpaved Explorer. He is, from here in Northeast Ohio. Do check him out. Very cool. Yeah, definitely. Puffball is saying Chick-fil-A is introducing a lemon kale Caesar salad. All right, I'm game. Oh gosh, that is so disgusting. Like kale, lemon, salad. Like no, none of those words sound like anything I would want to eat. I mean, if it was like chicken, bacon, or whatnot, um, well, still very cool, Paul Memel. Hey, CK Scratch and Win, thank you so much for coming by. Oh, CK Memel, that is awesome. So glad you are able to make it. Um, so yeah, like I said, so our snack here, Red Memel. I've got some leftover seafood delight and my Coke Zero. Yeah, and I got me burger fries and some of that white lightning from Starbucks. It's nice. It's like 4 shots of espresso and 4 shots of that white mocha. It's all sugary and whatnot. It's nice. Gets the job done. So yeah, for sure. Um, but yeah, like you said, you're right. You are Puffball. I am a fan of. I am a fan of trying. I'm trying just about anything. Whatever you don't think of. Might be fun. So, um, like I've talked to other mammals and raptors and saying, "Oh, I wasn't raised eating that sort of prey," and I just I don't know. I just like to venture out and to try stuff. So you try stuff that is not edible, and I don't know, Bob. I'm just saying you take that to a bit of an extreme. So Puffball, you were saying you're not cooked yet. Maybe you can try making some kale salad. Well, and there is that too. Like sometimes cooking can be hard. Sometimes it is just easier to give the drive-through mammals some paper rectangles and get it done. So um, sounds good from who? I'm not quite following CK Mammal. Yeah, Billy, you're saying went to the chimney tree for lunch. Oh, that is interesting. Had bacon cheeseburger. Ooh, that sounds nice. And potato salad and onion. All right. So bacon cheeseburger, yes. Potato salad. Joe, it has potatoes. It is not. It does not have like lettuce on it. I mean, potatoes is better, but still, they need to be fried. That you need to have them like healthy and whatnot. Oh, what store? The kale salad. I think that's going to be from Chick-fil-A. So so yeah. Um, yeah. I have not been in Chick-fil-A for a while now. I am. Yeah, I was almost going to release a video because, like, I know, that we like restaurants is allowed to open their dining rooms, but a lot don't. So I was like calling around and like I want to go to Pizza Hut and whatnot. You know, might have a video of that composite of me just calling around and asking, for places that could be open but ain't, which is kind of unfortunate. Unpaid memo should use uh, plastic. Oh yeah, the in order to give the value of paper rectangles to use the plastic thing. Yeah, that is interesting. Very complex. So, um, yeah, nope. Carl, seriously, eating human mammals, not okay. I mean, look, if I can figure it out, yeah, Carl, I think you can too. Um, Joe, Puffball is asking, what inspired you to make Joe After Dark? Well, actually, Joe After Dark is a lot of the content that I kind of wanted to make. Like, there are just things that there's hatchlings that watch this channel, and Bob is conscious of that, and Bob wants to be like, for everybody, and I just kind of want to be me, and so Bob said I could do my less family friendly content in my own like live stream or my own videos. So it was it was just kind of a fun thing. So yeah, like I said, all the stuff that you ain't able to see. So yeah. Fear Memo, what inspired me to do the channel? Actually, it's interesting because I think my selfies came first. I started taking selfies and posting them online, and friend memos and family memos were saying, Bob, you should actually do like a full on, YouTube channel because like posting it to Google reviews and whatnot, and like write reviews, and maybe you should do like a video where you actually do like full on reviews and whatnot. And from there it was kind of born. Um, so yeah. Um, oh yeah, Fear Mammal. Yeah, it's definitely fun. Like Paul's right. Seeing some of Bob's early videos, um, it was definitely fun. So um, yeah. Yeah, like I said, it kind of took a long time for me to get in the groove of it, but I really do think the channel has become much, much better. Um, with Joe coming on board. People have kind of always suggested that I need to have a co-host or even a girlfriend. Yeah, good luck with that. Bob has got like zero game. Even if there were plenty of Raptor ladies around, which by the way there ain't. Yeah, Bob not likely to impress any ladies. Now me on the other hand, I'm fit. I don't eat no junk food. I'm not a nerd. I think the ladies might come my way, but unfortunately, you know, um, there ain't a ton of Raptor ladies. You know what? I might take offense at that, but Joe is not entirely wrong. You know, yeah, I think Joe is probably much more of a smooth operator than I am. Okay, even the very fact that you even use that word, smooth operator, it's like, oh my gosh, Bob, you are such a gigantic dork, but we love you anyway. Yeah. Anyway, um, oh hey, iChef Memo, hello and welcome. Oh hi, Chef, thank you so much for coming by. Yeah. So, Um, yeah, and I have to say, iChef, good Friday morning there in Thailand. Yeah, I wonder what the weather's like this morning over there in Thailand. So yeah, there is uh, a park called Carriage Carriage Hill Metro Park. Ooh, that is interesting. Puffball memo. We got to check that out. Sadie ain't nerdy. Ha 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 ha. See, that's funny, Trip Mammals. Yeah, yeah. Actually, I need to figure out a way to do that. Like, I don't like my older videos. I did not even, a lot of those did not even get saved because some of those, like you said, they go back as far as like 2015. And the more content I have on my phone, um, it is, you know, it just kind of does that. So, wow, 89 degrees. So nice, warm morning there. Smooth operator. It's a very old expression. See, that therein is the point. Bob, kind of a little bit outdated here. Means mammal or raptor who gets it done without losing his cool. So the sentiment is right. That's true. But like again, nobody says that no more. Yeah. Oh, Steve Hamill, that is a good idea. Download our old videos, and maybe we could do that even to the PC so we have them. That is fun. Yeah, like I said, unfortunately, our editing capability is um, a little bit limited. Yeah, like for those of you who saw the videos that we did while we were in Dayton, with Joe and I both in the frame, it is, we kind of needed the help of a second camera mammal to actually film all that. But I think it turned out okay. So might see Bella the Dino in one of Carl's videos. Yeah. Um, Fear Mammal. Again, I know Carl's a young fella, but he kind of needs to grow a little. I'm glad you're kind of there to guide him, but yeah, Carl can't be doing some of the stuff he's doing. Um, you know, yeah, but YouTube compresses it horribly, so we lose a lot of quality. Well, I was actually thinking about like even having some old footage, like almost in black and white, when we were doing Popeye's videos before, and I think what we had ultimately turned out on, but I was gonna be like, previously, on and have like the videos in black and white, or like maybe even have a video on um customer service and share. Again, I don't want to be picking on Popeyes, but it's kind of the best example. But if we want to share like examples of what not to do in customer service, it'd be nice to just go back um, and pick up some of those old clips, and then show like a contrast. That would be kind of fun. So. Um, Um, I think you are right, Kirby Memo. Like, again, I am a little bit old in my thinking. Like we need to be doing more than Facebook. Yeah, Bob, you need to be doing like, Twitter and Instagram at least. Like at least Instagram. That just seems obvious. I do not know, Joe. It just, well, whatever. Um, ooh, live streams coming soon. That sounds fun in the game. And CK, that's amazing. Um, Discord is a social media platform as well. Puffball, that is genius. You know, and again, we should be definitely engaging a lot more. You know what? What astounds me though is Bob's reach on just ordinary Google. Like, again, he's like posted, I think, like 4,000 views. He's gotten like, and again, I'm in some of those pics, but his selfies has gotten over like 50 million views. I just couldn't believe it. So, yeah, and I think you are like Paul Memel. You've got something going on here. Like, if you can truly get the algorithm to love you on YouTube, you can get a lot of mammals to appreciate your channel. I know something that I really appreciate. Um, you know, is like um, you know Ryan Samansky um, from Battleship, New Jersey. He's the curator of the museum there. His channel is amazing, but again, it's kind of one of a kind. Had 10,000 Twitter followers, and Twitter banned you for no reason at all. Yeah, I do not know. I do not know if Twitter is quite the appropriate thing. I am not really sold on it, but um, Unpaved Mammal, Bob's most viewed video. Yeah, that one is interesting. That one is from 2016. I am playing a a Jurassic game where I am like, having to shoot T-Rexes. Yeah, and Bob absolutely utterly sucks at it because he refuses to shoot no raptors. But that video's got something in the order of magnitude of like um it's got something in the order of magnitude of like 1 million views all by itself. So yeah, and Fear Memo, your account being hacked, that is alarming. So hey, Raging Scratcher, um yeah, Howard and Amanda, how are you nice mammals doing? So glad you are able to join us. Yeah, that's that's awesome. So yeah, it was actually Unpaid Memo. It is because that one video went viral that our channel kind of got into the position that it is. That we were able to you know get to the position that we are, and we're doing the videos that we were doing. It just worked out pretty good. So um yeah, Raging Scratcher, staying busy, sometimes too busy. Well, good luck on your next round of scratch and praise. That's certainly that's certainly fun. By the way, the Raging Scratcher, um he does lotto scratch and pray, buys them scratch and praise, scratches it off, and tries to catch some paper rectangles. Yeah, Joe and I are not particularly good at this, largely because we do not have them, um, to do that. But um, yeah, and Oh, thank you so much for joining the channel. We much appreciate that, Raging Mammal. That's so fun. And Paul Mammal, right you are. Unfortunately, that place, I do not know where else to find that game. That place has it was Quaker Steak and Lube. I went in there and I filmed that video almost as an afterthought. I did like a review of their chicken wings, and they had like all you can eat chicken um, on um, on Tuesday, and it was one of those, hey, there's a game here, let's go check it out. I mean, wasn't even really planning on doing it, and it turned out to be one of the most successful videos. Well, since then they have gotten rid of the all you can eat Tuesdays. They have gotten rid of the soup. They have gotten rid of the atomic wings. They have gotten rid of the game. Like, literally, there is like zero reason for me to set foot in Quaker Steak again. I am so frustrated. It's like, are you like actively trying to make me not come back? Yeah, Bob. I think you're just such an intimidating raptor that they just they just thought so. Yeah, Fear Mammal, I totally understand how traumatic that is to, like, to lose your lose the channel and whatnot. Um, you know, I don't even understand how that happened. So, yeah, the Steak and Shake in Willoughby is closed, but the nearest one is in Mentor. The one in Willoughby has Puffball Mammal has actually been terrible. It has been terrible for some time. The one in Mentor is further away, but it's Quaker Steak and Lube. Is it kind of has like this car theme. That was an amazing place. Oh, Brano Mammal, hey, thank you so much for coming by. So glad you were able to join us. So well, that was finest moment with the video game. Yeah. That was fun. Hey, Edward, thank you so much for coming by. Oh, hello, Edward. So glad you were able to join us. So, Billy, don't go to Costco. What is the issue at Costco, Billy Memel, or dare I ask? Yeah, you used to have like you used to have a Costco membership, Bob, didn't you? Yeah, back at, when I worked at the call center, I would like go get supplies for the boss memo, and I had one, but no, I don't know. Yeah, right, you are, Fear Memo. Yeah, hope that doesn't happen again. I guess, I don't know. Security is obviously a big thing. I guess that's why, there's like not a lot of gas in North Carolina, because, like, hacker mammals are all like, yeah, look, I'm gonna try and get a couple million paper rectangles, and be all like, like I think I'm awesome. I mean, Bob, I agree with the sentiment, but you're still a dork. Hey, Ava Mammal, hello and welcome. Oh, hi, Ava. Thank you so much for coming by. By the way, Ava has an amazing channel as well. Strongly encourage y'all to check her out as well. So yeah. Billy Memel. Oh, you're asking if we go to Costco, and yeah, the answer is no. Do not do. Like you said, I had the membership, but I do not. So you know, um, yeah, and there is, and right, you are, Brian O'Memmel. There is just a fine line between having, like, passwords that you can remember versus, like, you shouldn't have to do that, as it is. I think, I think that mammals especially tend to share too much of, you know, of what they are thinking with the, with the world. And it is dangerous because, and you're like, well, um posting on Facebook, like, look, I'm guilty of this too, like, look, I'm going away, and it definitely is a risk. But yet here you are, Bob. Well, yeah. Oh, Brino, use a password manager for that very reason. Yeah, I think so. Puffball mammal, I don't think that's going to be a problem here in Ohio. Yeah, I think because that pipeline that was affected runs, northeast from Texas to New Jersey. Ohio is not, like, on the path of that, so we would be probably serviced by, like, other pipelines. Yeah, there's that. So, well, and I understand that, Billy Mammal, the online banking. I know that, for, the other way that I make some paper rectangles is to sell, on eBay. And yeah, the way they do it now, they almost force you to do some measure of online banking, which is kind of unfortunate. I do miss PayPal. It was just easier. But Paul's saying, a dog walks into a bar and asks the bartender if he has any jobs. The bartender says, a talking dog, you should apply at the circus. Dog says, I've already been. They don't need any bartenders. Oh, that is funny. Yeah, just saying, I think that the dog mammals, like, trying to be like, I almost imagine, uh Paul, that's like, Brian from Family Guy, that dog mammal. That is just, you know that is, that's just kind of funny. So, for sure. So, all right. So that's our plan then for tomorrow. Then the Wendy's bourbon, um, the bourbon bacon prey item. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Um, yeah, fear memo. Again, I'd be kind of cautious with Carl. Like, again, keep in mind, Carl is going to probably attract a lot of hatchlings to his channel, and you kind of really need to, keep that in mind with the kind of the way that he speaks and whatnot. You kind of really need to teach him to behave himself. Talk of, like, eating human mammals, could be, we get that, I mean, but it's just, kind of not kind of dangerous if he's going out on his own. Oh wow! So Billy Mammal in California, you're paying 4 paper rectangles and 29 metal circles for regular gas. Is that normal? Oh, 382. So yeah, like here, I think it is like 299. Like I've seen it for as little as 283 or as much as 299 for gas. Yeah, but gas don't typically ain't too typically expensive in Ohio. Not usually anyway. Um, well, Kirby fan, we definitely appreciate that. You know, I think Bob just needs to make better use of the social media that he's got. Like, he don't post nothing to Facebook, and that is true. I spend so much time, like like when we are doing a review and Joe is like, "Oh, I am hungry." I'm like, "No, I got to take a picture of this, and get this on Google Maps." And then, I kind of neglect Facebook, and then when I'm doing Facebook, I'm neglecting YouTube. Um, yeah, when you're doing Yelp, you're neglecting everything. Which again, I think you were smart to just say goodbye to Yelp. Yeah, but there are still some, you know, there are still some um, still some of my old selfies on there. So yeah. Well, hey, Puffball. Thank you so much for coming by. Have a great night. And yeah, like I said, there will be a premiere tomorrow, and we're gonna be live again next next Thursday. Yeah, we are going to be going, like you said, to a single live stream, and see how that goes. So, but yeah, again, I do like the idea of now to be able to kind of take the weekends off, and you know, really focus on, like you said, if we want to, we have the option to travel, or maybe something we might do on the weekend. We might, you know, um, be able to do so. Hey, good night, Billy Memel. Thank you so much for coming. Um, like for example, I've probably most of you have heard me talk about it. The submarine USS Cod is a museum. A World War II Gato class diesel submarine is a museum here in Cleveland, and I'm hoping that we can go aboard. So so yeah. Oh, Ava, that would be the most awesome thing if we had an RV. So yeah, that'll be amazing. So anyway, I think we are going to wrap it up for now. Thank you all so much thank you so much for coming by. Um, and um, anyway, I hopefully we will catch up with you, like you said, on Thursday. For those of you who are members, like you said, Nerd Corner is going to be on Monday, and Joe After Dark is going to be on Tuesday, as usual. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and have a great night.